Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So we got a crazy woman running around here trying to blame everybody besides herself for stabbing Lee Shin. Look here, mama. It wasn't meant for the cars for you. You wasn't gonna get Lee even if Gabby or Gabby and I forgot the other woman that used you, but it wasn't for Gabby in general. You just wasn't Lee type. So you think stabbing him and making Gabby and Ava and whoever else pay for what they did to Lee? I just can't listen to her psychobabble. I'm sorry. I'm here for the story, but I just can't listen to her psychobabble. It wasn't meant for the cars for you. Oh yeah, trash. That was the other one, not Ava, trash. But anyways though, you running around here trying to blame everybody besides yourself for why you stabbed that man in the back. At least be a genius and stab him in the front, not the back. But okay, I guess you thought you was doing something stabbing that man in the back because he rejected you. That man was going through something. That man was going through something at that time. That man wasn't interested in dating. That man was trying to change himself, trying to move on, trying to do the better. And here come your crazy bud talking about we can have time. Oh, it would have been fine if Gabby and Trash wouldn't have did you like that. Even if Gabby and Trash wouldn't have did him like that. The man told you not his type. He not interested. You gonna make him fall in love with you, huh? So that's what we doing now. We gonna make somebody fall in love with you, just like the other crazy one was trying to make Abe fall in love with her, trying to pretend like she was Paulina. But y'all crazy people have a good, vivid imagination. Let's say, for instance, Gabby didn't play with that man like that. Let's say, for instance, Trash didn't do what she did to him. You really thought you had a shot at that Lee? He was too obsessed with Gabby in the first place to even pay attention to another woman. The only reason he was interested in Trash is because he was getting over Gabby, and that was his step in his new life, which you ruined by stabbing that man in the back because you couldn't understand rejection and can't understand that that man was not attracted to you. He didn't like you. That man did anything and everything to get out of that date. That man ain't even much call you back, and you really thought you had a shot. I just can't get over it. Like you really didn't have a shot. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Connie, I think it is. Baby, you didn't have no shot with Lee. Not even much, a little bit. He was just getting over Gabby. The obsession with Gabby. Trash was supposed to be his moving forward away from Gabby. Trash, however, used him and messed that up for him, but he was still holding on and, was looking for love. But baby, that speed dating didn't show you anything that man didn't want you. You really didn't get the social cues that man was trying anything and everything to get the hell away from you. So you think going around stabbing people, trying to make other people go down for your crime like Gabby, Gil, now you didn't stab Rafe in the back. So you really think in your crazy head that you really gonna get away? You gonna end up in the same place as that woman that was trying to pretend like she was Paulina. You gonna end up where everything, and you gonna end up right where your other friends at, with y'all imaginations and thinking that people love y'all. That you gonna end up right there, sweetheart. I just can't believe that you really think that going around blaming everybody. That's why you seeing his ghost and his shadow now, because he hunting your behind trying to make you come clean. But I guess you think if I blame this one, if I blame you, that'll clear up the guilt and hopefully Lee'll go away while you sitting there pretending like you having a whole dinner with that man. See, this is why this is part of the days when I can't. I'm here all for the crazy and the antics, but when we start talking crazy, that's when my brain shut off and I'm like, How much crazy do I have to deal with in a certain episode before I say, okay, that's enough? I get the gist. That's all I needed. I did not sit through that whole fake dinner ghost. I'm having a dinner date with a ghost date. I couldn't do it. I had to check out and lock out after that. I'm like, I might have sat through the middle of the half of it. Then I said, you know what? Check me out, please. It's my checkout time. Check me out this hotel, please. You can keep my money. Just check me out. I was ready to check out early. You didn't have no bed bugs, nothing like that. I was just ready to check out. I found a better hotel with less crazy people in it. But anyways, though, baby, you not gonna get away with this. That's why he there visiting you. You pretending like y'all having dinner. You eating all off his plate and stuff. It's just like see, I'm trying to be nice, but sometimes my niceness go out the window when it comes to people like her. But I'ma let her chill and I'ma let her have it, thinking that she gonna get away. And then crazy versus crazy, she go visit every / Bobby, and she tell him that, oh, I see you trying to tell and snitch on me. So how about this? I take care of Ray for you. You can have Jada, and then you can keep my secret quiet. Oh, so you think getting Ray out of the picture for every / Bobby can go out to Jada, you think that's gonna fix your problems of having dinner dates with ghosts? So now we gonna have Rafe at this dinner date as a ghost too, I see. Check me out. Just check me out. And Marlena, your license need to be revoked. You have yet again been outplayed, and they manipulated the hell out of you. The fact that you thought that was Everett and you failed for it, it's unbelievable to me. How did you, the one with the whole license and career and the expert, whatever you are, psychiatrist, how did you fall for that, knowing that you had the same case with Abigail, and Abigail did the same thing to you, not Everett doing it to you? I just don't know why y'all trust Marlena that good. She then got played again, yet again, and this not gonna look bad on her. Somehow she managed to get away with stuff like this, but she shouldn't get away with stuff like this. Did you really think because you was talking to Everett or pretending to talking to Everett, you thought it was okay to let him go and say, well, I don't see a reason to kick you, so let's just sign you on now and let you go on ahead? And Jada, that man was not fit to tell you what you wanted to hear. And his crazy brain, he was using you for them visits. And it's a shame that a whole police station can't solve a whole murder case. They have to have outside help. What the hell do y'all go to college for? Now you know it's a crying shame when you got to have a citizen help the police station that's supposed to be professional with these law degrees and stuff. It's a shame when you got to have crazy people help y'all solve a case. I just can't. But Jada, honey, he was using you. He wasn't going to give you that information even if you agreed to sleep in the bed with him with your clothes on. He still wasn't going to give you that information. He was playing you for them visits that you was coming here. That's why he would never tell you. And he kept on playing with you. And basically you had to keep on threatening him just to get him some information. So, Jada, you weren't going to get that information. Even if you pulled his ear, he wasn't going to give you that information. Even if you laid in the bed with him with clothes on and your boots on, he still wasn't going to give you that information. That boy was playing you and was using his sickness as a way to get away for you to come see him, because he knew otherwise you weren't going to come see him. Besides him crying for Steph, he crying for you. That should have been your first sign to stay away and let me stay out of this, because I ain't got no involvement with this. Whatever going on with him, let Stephanie take care of it, or better yet, call a friend or a relative to deal with that. I would have stayed out of that mess. I wouldn't have let Stephanie manipulate me or get me involved with this mess. I wouldn't have. I'm sorry, X, Y, whatever. I wouldn't have put up with that mess, and I would have told Stephanie and I would have told Marlena, no thank you. I'm not getting involved in this mess. I got a brand new life. I ain't thinking about that man, and whatever going on with him, I pray for him. That's all he'll get with me is a prayer. I wouldn't put myself through that mess again. Even though you are begging and pleading the man to divorce you, now you helping him out with his sickness. Make that make sense. I'm sorry, I wouldn't have helped him. Knowing that he playing me and he was playing you with that information that you never gonna get in the first place. Gabby, you know me and you have our issues here and there or whatever. You know, sometimes I don't like you, sometimes I can't stand you, and sometimes I love you. This is the time where I love you, and I'm happy you back on days, and I'm glad you back on the roster. EJ, your time was up. Don't get mad, don't get upset, and don't do too much the Stephanie, because it was going to happen eventually anyways, and it was bound to come out. You know how many people that was willing to tell on you, including Trash. Trash got her immunity deal, and her ink wasn't even much drowned that before she was willing to go tell Nicole on you. You didn't see this coming at all. You really thought that you was gonna keep this under wraps still. Now, as Trash got what she wanted and got away scot-free with the kidnapping and all that with Nicole and Eric baby, did you really think that woman was gonna still keep your secret? The ink wasn't even much drowned now, sucker, yet, and she was willing to go tell Nicole right away. Didn't waste no time, got her deal, the ink still wet, and here she come to the mirror mention, oh, I'm going to tell Nicole on what you did. Stephanie knew. Of course, he was going to get caught eventually, and Stephanie had to tell Gabby because he was keeping a secret from her. You really didn't see this secret coming out happening, even though it was showing signs that it was over for you. Too many people knew that secret and knew what you did for you to think that you was going to hold on to it after the Melinda came to your house willing to snitch on you with the full immunity deal, the ink still wet on that, and willing to throw you under the bus there. So I'm not understanding why you think that, oh, you was going to still hold on to this secret that what nobody was going to tell or snitched on you. If that wouldn't have worked, and let's say Gabby didn't know. You really think Sloan wouldn't have came back to town just to tell on you? She came back to town before once and was willing to tell on you. You don't think she would have came back to town the second time to come snitch on you? She on the run running for her dear life, and you think you still gonna run around here scot-free? Come on, EJ, you had to see the end of the road. You had to see the dead end. You had to see the fall and the crash. I don't know why you thought you was gonna still hold on to that lie. I don't know how. You would have been better off telling it yourself. Maybe less what's going on now, basically. We'll do the kids later as always. Teresa and Alex. Now I don't know who behind I want to get in first, but Alex, you in a tough situation right now. You either gonna look like a fool, a jackass, or an idiot, or you gonna have a whole room of Kyriakis saying Kyriakis and Brady telling you I told you so. I think I'd rather go out with the hearsay and it's just me. But do Teresa always tell on herself every scene? Is I'm the only one that noticing that Teresa be throwing this boy hint every episode, but he seem to let it fly by his head? A super yacht for a wedding? If somebody would have told me that, and I got people running around here telling me, watch out, she's a gold digger, she only using you for your money, watch out, be careful. If you mention a super yacht to me, my first instinct's gonna be is, how much money you got on it? Do you even have the S in super yacht? Can you even afford the Y? Oh, you can? So why the hell are you mentioning it to me then? Most people, when they get somebody with money, they hide it for dear life that they are a gold digger. Why does every time when we see Teresa and Alex, she tells on herself every time? Now, I got people around here telling me she's a gold digger. Watch out. Be careful. She only there for your money. She knew firsthand that this was your money. And I got this heifer over here talking about a super yacht. I would sign them divorce. I would tell her it's over and get the hell away from me. Like, Alice, are you really this slow? Do they really have you playing this slow or what? Cause ain't nobody that I'm hearing rumors circling around, and you know they know this woman from experience and knowing her around town, knowing what she about. And then I got her over here mentioning a super yacht to me. Not no regular wedding. We got to have a super yacht. Better yet, when he first got the money and he was ordering stupid and dumb stuff, she said something big and extravagant again, and it flew right across his head. So every time we see Teresa, we gonna see her telling on herself more and more and more. Okay, got it, Days. Cause that's what I'm getting at this point. That every time we see Teresa, she gonna keep telling on herself. This dummy over here gonna sit there and gonna play along with it, pretend like he ain't catching these cues. I wish a woman I would that I'm hearing rumors about could be a gold digger and using me for my money, and then you gonna let that fly over my head talking about a super yacht. I'll show you a super yacht. Can you afford the S and the Y in super yacht? If you can afford the S and the Y, maybe the R at the end of super, we might can talk and we might can get that super yacht for your wedding. But the fact that you mentioning to me because I got money, oh hell no. Alice, you better wake up and smell the coffee, and please don't be fooled by that prenup. We only know y'all rich people only do prenups for maybe 5 to 10 years, and after that they get something or they be married to you that long. So please, don't be fooled cause she signed that prenup. Cause we already know. People with money, they only say, let's say you be married to me for 10 years. Then you get some money and we ever divorce. But if you don't make it to that 5, 10, 15, however long it is, or 5 years, you ain't getting no money. So please, Alec, don't be fooled that she signed that prenup. Please don't be an idiot. Please don't. And this double wedding mess that Bonnie didn't talk y'all into, good luck. We already know it's going. We already know when that super in that wedding that double wedding started, or the double wedding whispers will happen thanks to Bonnie. We already know that's going down the drain right there. And Xander Mama might be the key to sitting Teresa down somewhere. So I'm hoping and praying that Xander Mama come and shut Teresa down and shut her out. Said she want to sit there and pretend like she ain't no gold digger. Chad and Jack and Abigail is alive. Y'all listening to Clyde. Clyde know that she ain't. Clyde know she alive. Y'all not know she alive cause ain't nobody in her casket. So run with that. I ain't gonna spend too much time with that cause that was just a waste of time. Chad should know that his wife ain't dead. I mean, if you don't feel it, you ought to be obvious to you that your wife ain't dead. You ain't have to go dig up no whole grave. But I guess the human, the viewers, and the storyline or whatever, we gonna pretend that let's assume Gabby grave and oh, she's not in there. So Clyde might be telling the truth. She might be alive. Y'all been spoiling that storyline for the last few weeks now, or a couple of months now. The spoiler already been out for August, September, that we already know Abigail alive. I mean, we behind, but sure, y'all already done spoiled that. Hell, I knew before August or whatever that was when they first spoiled that Abigail was alive. So let's play along that Abigail might be alive, I guess. These kids in this plan, it's not gonna work. Nice try, I almost called the boy Trip. Nice try, see, it ain't meant for me to talk about them kids. Nice try, tight, but this plan is not gonna work. That boy might last a week in that place, maybe, if he lucky. That fake ID ain't gonna work. Fake IDs don't work as good as you think they're gonna work, and sooner or later, somehow a connection gonna come into play, either with that boy's parents or better yet, Teresa gonna wanna go see that boy, and that plan gonna get blowed up out of the water. So take this plan, it's not gonna work, but I guess enjoy your time that you have left with Holly before it get blowed up in your face, I guess. Enjoy your time, I guess. Have fun with it or whatever. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.